Oh, hmm. Yeah, it looks like they updated the rules for no more second player fate. That's cool. But yeah, this is a another season 10 cup game. Round of 32 again. This is going to be Enegon or Enegon probably, playing Unicorn versus Szuturon playing Crane. Looks like we have a turn 1 Imperial Palace for Crane. And a Windswept Yurt for Unicorn. Crane is going to get the passing fate there. So let's see, Unicorn is first player. Attacking with just the Battle Maiden recruit finds Frostbitten Crossing. Interesting. Let me open the deck list here. So we have Crane on Scorpion Splash, 1 Fate Worse Than Death, 2 Calling in Favors, 3 Mark of Shame. Wow. Yeah, Frostbitten Crossing is interesting. All the other provinces look pretty normal. I don't really like this province though. The art on it is really good. I actually really like that art. That would make a nice playmat. But I don't think it's a very good card. Like, it's kind of like Meditations, where sometimes it just does nothing, only it does nothing more often than Meditations does nothing, which is kind of bad. Let's see. Ooh, he did get the Earth Ring there. Okay, played a Bonsai to win the Earth Ring, discarded 8 court games. That's pretty good. Did not use the Stronghold. Ooh, Fate Worse Than Death on Border Rider. Feels kind of bad to have to use that on a 2-cost character, but if you're going to use it on a 2-cost character, Border Rider is probably the best one to use it on. That's going to mean it can't stand up. Crane will get the favor here. Oh, he couldn't use his Stronghold because they both had 1 character. That's makes sense. But yeah, that is a 1 times Fate Worse Than Death, so now Unicorn doesn't have to worry about that anymore. Wants to discard the Windswept Yurt there. Let's see, Unicorn is on Dragon Splash. Ooh, interesting. So we have 3 Let Go, 2 Tattooed Wanderer, and 1 Causeway. Um, Causeway, probably not really what you want in this matchup with the Calling in Favors. If you can make sure that the Calling in Favors are gone, though, then Causeway could be really strong. Just wait for him to play those. Let Go, not going to be too good either. I guess it's fine. There's 7 attachments total, 2 Katana, 2 Fan, 3 Mark of Shame. Using Let Go on pretty much any of those is not the worst thing in the world, although it could be better. Doji Whisperer with 1 Fate. Unicorn has 11 Fate here. Plays Nergui with only 1. And then passes. Interesting. What kind of conflict characters are we looking at? 2 Goblins, 3 Wayfinders, 2 Wanderers, Causeway. So, some Wayfinders would be good here for Unicorn. I'm a little bit surprised that he only put one fate on this character. Mind's Desire joined the game. Wonder what he's up to. We see an Ornate Fan on Nergui here. Court games to dishonor the Whisperer. Trying not to use that ability if he doesn't have to, I guess. Ooh, there's a Force Shame, so now he just moves it home. Right. Uses Manicured first, okay. No, he doesn't move it home. Interesting. So he's going to need a conflict character here to get a military ring so that he can ready Nergui. There's a Tattooed Wanderer. So yeah, he needs to have like at least one Wayfinder and then win a conflict and sacrifice it. And then you can ready Nergui and do another military attack. Going for the Earth Ring here. No defense, okay. Ooh, Steward of Law. It's going to be 2 strength thanks to the favor there. Is Unicorn running? Yeah, Unicorn has 1 Assassinate, so having that here would be pretty good. Although it could get cancelled potentially. We see a pass. Wow. There's the For Shame. Ooh, he plays a charge. Okay. That's pretty good. Does he have another For Shame? We see a pass there, so you probably just pass now, right? Yep. And then you use the Stronghold. You don't have to use the Stronghold, I guess, but I would probably just use it. Might as well. Yep. Discards a Noble Sack. Still one of those left. So Brash Samurai is going to attack this Manicured Garden. We see a Talisman of the Sun. So that is gonna, moves to Feast or Famine. That's very good. And we see a pass, so this is gonna be the break. So not the best Feast or Famine in the world, but definitely not bad. You can take a fate off of the Steward, I guess, and put it on Nergui. And then you keep the Talisman on your big character around for an extra turn. The only potential problem now is that you have to attack a face-down province since you can't go into Frostbitten Crossing. So you just have to hope that you don't hit Magistrate Station, I guess. Do you go political here? I mean, I guess hitting magistrate is not a big deal, actually. Yeah, so you probably go political and just hope that this is magistrate. I mean, depending on what's in your hand. Yeah, it does hit magistrate there, so Brash Samurai is going to get readied. Ooh, this is military. Interesting. Like, you want to break this, right? Um, I guess political would leave you open to political rival, so yeah, he has the bonsai, so this is probably better. Since Crane has 8 fate. So Crane is going to get the favor again, but at least you get to kill the palace. What happened? Oh, it just says the same message twice for bonsai, I guess. Um, can Crane do anything here? Can play a menacing Iron Warrior, but it just gets moved home. Yeah, you can't really do anything, so that is just going to be the pass. So Magistrate Station will break, which is pretty good. Honors Nergui with the firing. Wow, Storyteller. That's interesting. Ooh, Crane finds Yoshi here with 15 fate, which is a lot of fate. So yeah, we do see Yoshi with 3 fate. Unicorn plays a Moto Youth, and Shahai also finds a Keeper Initiate there. Crane is going to pass, really saving up a lot of this fate here. Wow, Unicorn's gonna bid 1. So this might mean that he has some spyglasses. Not sure. Oh, I guess he only had 6 honor, so. So we see the Moto Youth going to attack here. I feel like, yeah, I feel like you just attack Frostbitten here. It's pretty free. Going for the 2 Fate Water Ring to bow this Whisper seems good. Whisper will just defend to prevent the 1 honor loss. Oh, maybe not. If Unicorn has a Wayfinder, you could play that to get the break here. That would be like super valuable. If he doesn't defend, you get the break. You get to look at a face down province so you know where all the provinces are, and then you also get to sacrifice it with your stronghold. So he won't break now because we do see the defense, but he could still do that. It's still a pretty good play, I think. No defense equals assassinate. Yeah, that's probably true. Uh, okay, wave the crane on the Whisperer, sure. we see a force of the river here. And there is a policy debate. Both going to bid one. We see captive audience, cavalry reserves, two of those. Court games, invocation, let go, causeway, unleash the djinn. And he's going to discard causeway. Interesting. So no calling in favors in hand, I guess. Or just doesn't want to have to deal with that. Force of the river gets used. Here comes some spirits. So still not breaking, but that's fine, right? Yeah, so one of these is gonna get sacrificed. Ooh, Shahai and Shono. To use the stronghold there. Wasted River. Well, it wasn't a waste, right? Because he wouldn't have been able to use the stronghold if he didn't use it. Yeah. Um, so the problem now for Crane is that if you attack political with Yoshi, he just sends you home with Nergui, right? If only he had that new Meishoto attachment, yeah, he could could lose one honor to reduce the strength by one and break, I guess. Talisman moves. Oh, okay, so he's just gonna not defend and move this to upholding authority. Crane actually attacked military here, but since he has the favor, so he expected that if he attacked political, he would just get sent home, I guess. Um, ooh, Mark of Shame on Shahai. This has got to be Noble Sack, right? Ooh, pass. I don't think there's anything he can do about it. Yoshi draws 3 cards. Invocation of Ash on Yoshi to guarantee the break here. Interesting. And he can still move it to a character he controls, so like the Wander. Yeah, kind of funny. Ooh, calling in favors to steal the Talisman of the Sun. Okay. Yeah, he can move it back anytime. He could even move it back right now, since the Talisman is here, but probably not. Oh, wait, he's dishonored now. Yeah, so calling in favors dishonoring him is actually going to prevent this break. Wow, that's pretty good. Does he have... So if he has Soul Beyond Reproach, he doesn't want to break, though, so he'll probably save it for after the conflict, even though that will lose him a fate. If he has the Noble Sack, I don't see why he hasn't played it yet, though. He probably doesn't have it, right? He's going to void the Moto Youth there. Sure. So now Unicorn goes fire. Yeah, there's the Soul Beyond Reproach. Voice of Honor is turned on now. So, okay. So these two characters are going to find Shameful Display. That's pretty good. Shameful doesn't actually do anything here. Like, you could switch the honor on these guys, I guess, but... Well, actually, you can honor... Wait. You could have honored Nergui and dishonored the Wanderer, but it looks like... Forgot to do that there. Encampment, gonna ready there. So yeah, Unicorn should be able to get 3 breaks here, right? I don't think there's anything Crane can really do. Does he know he can take his invocation? I mean, he doesn't, he hasn't really had to yet. He can still do it during the next conflict. Ooh, political rival. So you could just attack with Nergui here and send him home. And then take the invocation. Oh wait, he still has 1 attack left, so he's just going to attack with the rival here. At the Manicured Garden, going for the air ring. So yeah, you just defend this with both of these, I guess. Like, Nergui can still break something, so it should be fine. Court Game's gonna honor Shahai. There's an Ornate Fan on the political rival. 5 to 5 now. Manicured Garden to gain a fate. I mean, this is the air ring. Like, you don't really care too much if he gets the air ring, do you? As long as he doesn't break this. And then you just go back and get the 3rd break. Court Game's going to dishonor the Keeper Initiate. Ooh. Let go on the Ornate Fan, interesting. But he plays another Ornate Fan. I was about to say, if he does have a let go, he needs to save 1 for this Talisman. We see a pass. So it looks like Crane will win. He has 2? Oh yeah, we saw his hand, huh? Yeah, he did have 2 let goes, that's true. Ooh, okay, I like this actually. He's going at Frostbitten Crossing. So, yeah, Frostbitten Crossing gets used, and then he just takes the Invocation of Ash. Seems good. The only thing that could stop this now would be a Steward of Law, I think, and that would just prevent the break. Well, no, he could just send it home. Yeah, so this should be a break no matter what. Now he doesn't have to attack that other air province. Ooh, we see a Calling in Favors on Yoshi. Gonna steal that. Interesting. That is the 2nd Calling in Favors, though. Using it on an invocation, probably not the best thing in the world. Um, oh wow, Crane Stronghold. That's actually really good. So now he won't get this Earth Ring. Crane won't get the favor though, it's going to be tied. So that's probably fine for Unicorn, it just means he doesn't get the Earth Ring here. Captive Audience. Why? Wait, what's happening? Is he gonna play another Force of the River? Oh, he has cavalry reserves. Okay. Yeah, so this is still gonna get him the break here. Although it is a little bit expensive, but that's probably okay. Yeah, so that's just gonna be the break. Discards Game of Sedane. Interesting card to have in your deck. And he will get the favor there. Only putting one fade on the political rival is not really ideal. That means it's gonna die after this next turn here. But Yoshi will be sticking around for a while. And he's looking pretty good with a talisman and an invocation, although the talisman will probably get let go'd. Discards a duplicate and another fate. Ooh, 2 Shiotome encampments here for Unicorn. So you probably play Shono, right? You play both, I think. There's the Brush Samurai. Yeah, and we do see Shono. It's unfortunate that Unicorn is going second here. I feel like I would play my Let Go as soon as possible because... Oh, and someone mentioned Gaijin Customs. First of all, he doesn't have Gaijin Customs in the deck, but also you can only use Gaijin Customs on a non-Unicorn character, so... Yeah, that wouldn't have worked there. Like, I would just... Okay, yeah, he does finally let go of the Talisman. I would have been a little bit worried that Crane was going to play a Way of the Crane and then have his Voice of Honor turned on. And by a little bit worried, I mean, like, very worried. I guess he's already played 2 Way of the Cranes. But... Yeah, I wouldn't have taken that risk, I think. I would have just played the Let Go in the Dynasty phase after Crane passed. Yeah. Gaijin Customs is like... It's a really good card, but you can't really play it very well in Unicorn unless you're running like Yoritomo or something. And even then, it's basically not a Unicorn card because of that restriction. I remember a Unicorn player one time was complaining about how they basically printed an extra card for every other clan, and then Unicorn got one less because of that. Goes at Manicured Garden with the Earth Ring. Seems good. Crab needs more cards, yeah. They haven't really been printing a lot of good crab cards lately. So this is kind of awkward. You could defend with Shono maybe, and then... Yeah, so maybe you defend with Shono, you use Force of the River, and then you win, and then you have a military ring so you can ready. And you're honored. Yeah, that seems pretty good actually. If you need to, you can use the ability. Plus, like, you just don't want this... Ooh, Assassinate. That's a good time to play Assassinate because cancels were turned off there. Um, and since he defended this, he will get to honor Shono and then ready him as well with one of these encampments. Pretty good. So, I mean, I'm a little bit worried about the political rival here. Like, Crane just has a ton of political skill. Um, what I would probably do is I would attack military water, right? And just bow the rival. He'll still probably get to break something, but he won't be able to covert you. Ooh, spyglass. He won't be able to covert you, and he'll have to use Yoshi. So yeah, I think he should go military water. Oh yeah, Shahai has covert. Wait, what's the Crane stronghold? It is rally to the cause. I would actually just go all in at the stronghold here, except for the keeper, I guess. But then he just switches it to political. Let's see, 3, 4, 5. 14 to 8. Ooh, going water. I'm not sure why you go water here, actually. 'Cause, yeah, he's just going to defend with the rival. Yeah, I think water was a mistake. Ooh, and he has another political rival. So it's 14 to 14. So probably not going to break now. He would need 6 more skill, and I'm not sure how you get that. Maybe he didn't realize it's rally. Yeah, he could have not realized it. But I kind of doubt that. I don't know. You just shouldn't have gone water. He already used. He already used. No, he has 2 captive audience in the deck. Yeah, so he does still have one of those left. If he has that, or if he has unleash. Ooh, no, he passed. If he had like a conflict character and unleash, that'd be pretty good. So this is going to be a win but not break, which is probably fine for Unicorn actually. Not getting a ring effect does kind of suck though. Like he should have just gone fire, right? Ooh, for shame. That's actually really big here. There's a let go on the Ornate Fan, okay. Yeah, he needs to not lose this because if he loses this, then Shono gets dishonored, which is bad. Okay, so he's gonna win. So Shono is still 6 strength. 7. So if Crane attacks with Yoshi, he's gonna lose the game. So I think he has to just not attack. Yeah. Ooh. Hmm. So he draws 2 cards off of this. If he draws Captive Audience, I think he wins the game. Let's see what he has here. I mean, he gets to draw 2 cards this way either way, so that's probably fine, even if he loses and gets dishonored. Ooh, he doesn't have anything, unfortunate. He is going to get the favor, though. And this next turn, he's going to be going first, and Rally to the Cause is already flipped. So that seems pretty good. Killed him with Shahai? Question mark? Ooh, favorable ground for Crane, though. That's unfortunate. Seems like missed lethal. Not sure what you mean there. If he had Captive Audience, he could have won, I think, because then he could switch it to military and use Force of the River, but didn't have any political buffs. Mystic is fine. Shot plus Spyglass plus Covert. Oh, but the problem with that is that he can't ready her because she's not cavalry. You can only ready a cavalry character with encampment. We see Asami to Fate. Yeah. If she were cavalry, she would be like insane. We see a 2-bid from Unicorn, just trying to get as many cards as possible so he can try and close it out this turn. So you can attack military here. That means political rival won't get to defend. You cover at Yoshi, and then he favorable grounds in. And then hopefully you still have enough skill to break. Going military air seems good. Plus, if he has if you have cavalry reserves, I think you just win. Because you bring in Nergui, Youth, Border Rider, send home Yoshi. Yeah, so if he has that, I think he wins. And he just drew 2 with Spyglass as well. See, Asami defend. There's Soul Beyond Reproach. That's going to turn on Voice of Honor, which is a little bit scary. Probably not too scary. Like, you have 7 Fate. You can probably play most of what's in your hand. So once Yoshi moves in, that's going to be 4. Ooh, Goblin Sneak takes the last Fate there. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 to 13, so he'll be winning by 3. Okay, Bonsai, so he'll be Unicorn will be losing by 1 now. If he Force of the Rivers, then he gets 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 after Shono. So he'll be winning by 4, so he still needs 2 skill in his hand. But I don't think that would be difficult. Like a Wayfinder would do it. Another Force of the River would do it. Tattooed Wanderer. There's a fine Katana. Okay, so he actually needs a little bit more now. There's a Wayfinder. Okay. Oh, Wayfinder adds another one actually because of this infantry. Yeah, if he has another Wayfinder in hand, then I think he just wins. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, he needs another Wayfinder, a Tattooed Wanderer, a Force of the River, Invocation of Ash, Cavalry Reserves if it doesn't get canceled. Unleash would work. There are a lot of things he could have. Oh, he only has 3 honor though, so he can't play Unleash. Bonsai. He's gotta have something, right? Oh, he can actually Mia Mystic. Wait, he sends Mia Mystic home? I was gonna say he can just Mia Mystic the invocation here. Not sure why he sent it home. Maybe he's gonna go for the break on his second attack. Oh, I see, I see. Yeah, I forgot about that. There was a favorable ground on one of the provinces, so he moved the Mystic out so that there would be another face down card for Force of the River. That's a good call. He has another Force of the River as well, so yeah, I think that is the game here. This Shahai, or not Shahai, this Shono is just gonna pump him up a million skill after Force of the River, number 2. Yep. So now he uses Shono, and he has a lot. And I don't think Crane has anything else left. Yep, so that is going to be it. So, yeah. Congratulations to Enegon. I think he is the second person to ever make it to the top 16 playing Unicorn. Action Johnny being the first. And yeah, Miyamoto Kai gets to play against a Unicorn now. Oh, thought he had Noble Sack when that Mark of Shame got played, but yeah, it did get discarded. I think it was from an Earth Ring. Yeah, so a small mistake there. I was wondering what that was about. Um, yeah, it looks like he did forget about Rally. But yeah, good game there. Congratulations to Enegon on the win. It'll be interesting to see his game against Miyamoto Kai in the top 16. But yeah, that's gonna do it for this game. So thanks everybody for watching, and I will see you next time.